Us tonight is Ronald Chapman, a federal defense attorney. Thank you so much for being with us again, Ronald. So far, witnesses have not presented evidence that the president himself abused his office or took bribes. If this inquiry is to become a criminal matter, what evidence would need to be presented to elevate it to that level?
We've got two issues Republicans are looking into right now, and the first is using the office for financial gain. The second one is obviously the Burisma prosecutor firing issue. Let's talk about the evidence needed on the first one, and this is what Republicans haven't shown and really don't have right now, and that is a financial link between Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, showing that the purpose of obtaining this money for Hunter was to somehow get it to Joe. They're going to try to get bank records to do it. I don't think they're going to be successful there. Looking at Burisma and the federal prosecutor, or the prosecutor who was terminated, you really need to look at that and see if the reason Joe Biden advocated for termination of that prosecutor was to get that prosecutor off of Burisma's back. A very difficult thing, because getting evidence from a foreign country, especially one at war right now, is not an easy thing to do.
And as an attorney, in your experience, how confident would you be in defending the GOP's case here, given the evidence or potential evidence that the Republicans are hoping to get, or what's been, hinted at or presented so far?
Fairly confident. I don't even think that Republicans would have enough evidence right now if they went to a grand jury like you would have to for any U.S. citizen to indict anything. There's smoke. There's certainly not fire. I'm not even so sure there's smoke. But let's talk briefly about the real reason why this is going on. Republicans are really trying to put pressure on the special prosecutor that's going after Hunter Biden to get those tax charges brought. The reason they want to do that is because a federal prosecutor is going to have a lot of power to get information that may lead to information about Joe Biden by going after Hunter. That's really what this impeachment inquiry is about. They know they're not going to get the 2/3 votes. They really want to put pressure on that prosecutor, and it was already successful. We saw the indictment of Hunter Biden just a few weeks ago, and I think things will continue.
Interesting point there. And now that those bank records for Hunter Biden and James Biden have been subpoenaed, what's the next legal step? What should we expect to see here unfolding in the coming weeks and possibly months if this continues?
Well, I think people were pretty frustrated that there wasn't any sort of vote that happened as a result of the hearings just recently. I think that more evidence is going to be obtained. They're going to try to bring that to a hearing and convince folks. Although, like I said earlier, I'm skeptical that the real idea here is to get to a vote. I think they just want to keep getting more information, more subpoenas, getting that to the public as a way of trying to campaign for some Republican in office and to campaign against Joe Biden. We'll see if they're successful. They're really going to have to prove some sort of financial link and some sort of motivation to terminate that prosecutor to really get anything on Joe Biden, and I'm not sure it's there.
Yeah, we will certainly have to wait and see what those subpoenas turn up, if anything. Federal defense attorney Ronald Chapman, thank you so much.
Thank you.